Smack 'em a gub, everybody. Hey, I want to review an album, man. Yeah, me. I came up with this idea, and I want to review this right here, March of the Saint, man. This is my original album, which I had. I don't know if you can make it out. Gonzo. Everybody in the band except for David Pritchard. They signed it in silver. You don't believe me? Damn, man. Are you going to make me get up? You people that don't believe me. There's Gonzo. Gonzo's right here. John Bush. Phil Sandoval. And right down here, Joey VIERA. See, huh? See, I wasn't lying. Why would I lie? And this one's been, you know, I bought this back in '84 when it was brand new, and I played it a quadrillion times. Then Metal Blade re-released it, because this is the Chrysalis Records. This is Metal Blade, and I have the vinyl actually on my turntable now. Blue vinyl, says there. And it sounds really good. Just goes to show, back in the day, colored vinyl didn't usually sound good. Now I haven't found a colored vinyl that sounds bad. They sound as good as a black vinyl, but I still prefer black, because black vinyl matters. Alright, so I saw the video for Can You Deliver on Night Flight. I know it was on MTV, but you know what? I never caught it on MTV. Never did. But I caught it on Night Flight. You know, MTV used to play older videos on Headbangers Ball, and they never brought, you know, Armored Saints Can You Deliver to Headbangers Ball. I don't know why. They would play like Saxon. So I'm talking about the earlier Headbangers Ball. They would play like Princes of the Night from Saxon, and, you know, some older videos, you know. And, but I did catch it on Night Flight, the video, and I was like, wow, I haven't heard of Armored Saint yet. I didn't know about the Armored Saint EP from Metal Blade. I don't know nothing. All I knew was Can You Deliver, and I had to go get the vinyl. And I did. And I'm going to review it for you. The band's not happy with the album. They don't like the way it was produced. Joey VIERA was like, you know, the guy that produces Michael James Jackson, that some of you know did Creatures of the Night and Look It Up. And so they hired him, and Joey VIERA told a story that when they were in the studio, Michael James Jackson told them he didn't like Black Sabbath, and they were like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. So they didn't like the way it sounded. I think it's great. I mean, the next album, which is my favorite Armored Saint album, Delirious Nomad, was produced by Max Norman, and it is a much thicker sound, you know, but I love this album. I don't have a problem with the way it sounds. I don't have a problem with any of the songs either, man. Starts with March of the Saint. Here, I grabbed this. I lost the CD cover to this, it's a limited edition double. This is Nod to the Old School, which has a new version, an updated version of March of the Saint. And man, I have never heard an updated, a re-recording of an older song that came out better. I gotta say, my favorite version of March of the Saint is on, you know, Nod to the Old School. But who knows, man? Maybe if they had somebody else recording that album, it would have sounded like that version. That version smokes, but nothing against this version. This version smokes too. I love the intro, it's just a killer, regal, metallic intro. It's just building it up, and then it just goes bam. You know? It's a vital mistake to try to brawl with the brave. Man, the band is on fire on that tune. What a great, great opening song. Then, Can You Deliver? The song that made me go buy the album, and it is the most popular Armored Saint song. Maybe that or Rain of Fire, one of the two. Can You Deliver is fucking awesome with that guitar riff in the beginning, and, you know. Fucking John singing, the band comes in and rips, man. Awesome song. Awesome. And I gotta say, I mean, it's their most popular song, and I love the song, but it's not my favorite on this album. Ain't my least favorite either. But there's no bad song on the album. But Can You Deliver is probably a little down there. If I was to... Want me to rank the album right now? Let me tell you. I would put... And it's a great song, Envy at the bottom. You know what? Let me rank it at the end. If not, then I forgot. But, yeah, Can You Deliver? Next, Madhouse. Ripping tune. And it was back in my drinking days, man. And it's a perfect drinking song. Raise your beer to the mess. And it's just a chaotic, crazy tune. Madhouse, man. It rips. Rips. A ripping fast. Just killer metal. Early 80s metal. Traditional metal at its finest. Madhouse. All right. Then... Take a Turn, the ballad, but it's a cool ballad. You know, there's a lot of ballads I hate. Then there's a lot I love, and this is one of them, man. I love Take a Turn. Oh, man, the way John sings that one. Just a killer, heavy ballad song. And then we end side one with Seducer. Seduce Me. What an opening riff, man. Awesome. Amazing tune. Seduce Me. It's got that little creepy part in it, man. Seducer rips. All right. We flip the album over, and this, I think, is a mistake. To start side 2 with Mutiny on the World. Mutiny on the World, to me, is the best damn song on the album. I'm not complaining about the song. I just think the next song should have opened side 2, and this song should have been after Madhouse, or Take a Turn should have been after Stricken by Fate. No, it should have been after Glory Hunter. Yeah, that's what I feel. But anyway, Mutiny on the World. My God, the way, just the sound, what they hate, the sound, how that song opens, the whole band ripping and John screaming his ass off. There's a part in the middle where he hits a high, he goes, yeah. And then after that, it's like this scream that, man, you can only do that once, you know? And who knows if it's either John Bush or somebody slamming the brakes on the car or a cat being tortured. One of the three. But anyway, it's the best song on the album, and I would put it, man, I would probably say it's the best Armored Saint song. And they never play it live when I see them. It always pisses me off. But, you know, I've met Armored Saint many times. I should have told Joey VIERA, dude, you got to bring back Mutiny on the World, man. Song rips. Anyway, so then we go to the next song, which should have opened side 1. I think it's a good epic tune. It's the epic on the album. And I think that song should have opened side 1. And it's got the killer dual guitar. Epic. All I can say is Glory Hunter. Glory Hunter. Glory. No, is it? I'm trying to. Yeah, it's Glory Hunter. Glory Hunter. Does he say Glory Bound? Yeah, he says Glory Hunter. Glory Bound. Guitar work is amazing. Love that song. Next. Stricken by Fate. That one used to be my favorite song for decades, actually. I love this. It's not my second. It's my second favorite. But man, do I love that song. The groove. The drumming from Gonzo, almost disco-ish. You know, but with some heavy metal, groove-laden riffage going on. It's amazing. I think Stricken by Fate, second best song on the album, one of the greatest Armored Saint songs. Period. Another one I've never seen them play live, though I know they played it live in recent tours, but not down in Florida. All right, next, Envy. Like I said earlier, if I was to pick the bottom song ranking, it'd be Envy, but I don't hate it. I love Envy. Envy, I feel. It's short and it gets the job done. You know, it's a song that doesn't have to go longer. It's a short tune, man. And, but it's awesome. I love Envy. And then we end it with False Alarm, the only song re-recorded on from the EP, False Alarm. Though I've heard a lot of demos of these. I've heard Stricken by Fate, Seducer, and I think a couple more demo form. But that I think were recorded around the time they did the EP. But False Alarm is on the EP, and False Alarm ends this album, and what a great closer. There's a riff, it reminds me of Heaven and Hell from Black Sabbath. And just the way it changes into that Sabbathy thing. Well, you know, Sabbathy with Dio thing. Because you can't say it sounds like Sabbath, because Ronnie James Dio with Sabbath didn't really sound like Sabbath, you know. But it's got that Ronnie James Dio Sabbath vibe. Amazing. Amazing song, amazing closer, and an amazing album. I absolutely love March of the Saint, man. Awesome album. What do you all think? Y'all fans of this album? Put it in the comments below. And also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, please. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to March of the Saint. And smack 'em a gob.